Roosevelt Room, what's going on, y'all?
Yo!
Hey. Do you guys ever feel like an asshole because something bad happens to somebody, but you're more concerned about how it minorly inconveniences you? Like when you're caught up in traffic, you're like, this fucking sucks. And you find out somebody's dead 2 miles ahead of you, you know, like that. I had a coworker message me recently and tell me that he was in the emergency room, and I was like, oh shit, dude. Does that mean you like can't work my Saturday anymore? I did move out here last year. I'm finally feeling settled in, man. Finally feeling settled in. It was tough for me to leave home. I don't know why, but I feel like you can already tell that I came from a good home. Okay, I came from a good place. I don't even use hair product. This is just how your hair grows when you got too many forehead kisses as a baby. You guys, that's just what happens. You can already tell I'm becoming less nice out here. I'm a very friendly person. I'm very nice, but I'm starting to be, I'm cutting people off where I usually wouldn't, You can't let everybody in. You can't let everybody in. You won't fucking get anywhere, So I just started profiling people on how nice of a car they're driving, That's what I do. If you're trying to get into traffic, man, like little Latino dude in an '08 Hyundai, get in here, man. I know you can't be late for your second job, okay? But fucking G-Wagon with tinted windows, you can be late for your tennis lesson, okay? You can fucking chill for a second. And if you're driving a Tesla, will you just sit there until Elon tells you it's okay to move, buddy, all right? I almost got hit by a Tesla when I was on a run the other day. I was jogging and this guy was pulling out of his driveway and it was like literally like right at my knee and I was like, what the fuck? And this guy, he punched at my headphones. He's like, I'm like, bro, what are you're driving a Tesla. What am I supposed to be listening for? You're driving a fucking silent killer. What do you want me to hear? I'm gonna be on the lookout for like a remote control car or a grandma in a scooter, okay? I'm not gonna be thinking something deadly's coming my way. Thanks all for coming out on a Friday. I'm a bartender, so I don't get many Fridays. Fridays do not exist in my life. Any service people in the house tonight? Anybody work service industry? Yeah, see, that's how excited you should be. Yeah. Round of applause for your service staff tonight, y'all. Take care of them. I read an article recently. They did a study, a university did a study, and they found out that working in the service industry is more stressful than being a brain surgeon. Not harder, but more stressful, okay? And that's like, you're like 22% more likely to have a stroke if you're in the industry, and they say it's also because people drink a lot more, and that's valid, that checks out. But it's just bullshit. We shouldn't be stressing people out this much, okay? If you're a surgeon, it makes sense that you're a little stressed. Okay, you got somebody's life in your hands, all right? As a server or bartender, I've got your fucking life in my hands, okay? Maybe if you got a gluten allergy, but like, other than that, I've got a pizza. I've got a fucking pizza. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you fucking yelling at me, man? I'm not even your server. Your server's crying in the walk-in cooler. Why is your server crying in the walk-in cooler right now? People get so upset. Like, we've been waiting. We've been waiting for like 30 minutes. Okay, I've been waiting to use the bathroom for a fucking hour, miss. So you can just chill. I don't even need to pee. I need to go wipe. I got an itchy butthole and I can't do anything about it. So it's July and you have to turn the AC off, lady. I'm fucking dying here. Just fucking. You're the waiter now. You wait on me. See how it feels. How do you like it? There's always like older people too. I don't know. There's some of the shit people complain about. I had a guy, not even like picking a beef with me. He wanted to talk to a manager. Because his crab legs were not as big as the crab legs at the table next to him. Sorry you got the crab to skip leg day. Look at his biceps. They're fucking huge, buddy, okay? People say my generation's whiny. I've never heard a young person complain about the size of their crab legs. Probably because you can't afford them, but because, unless you're a TikToker, you're probably eating pretty well. I don't know. I do get a little annoyed with how much shit people talk about younger generations. Well, I don't know. I think not just generational judgment. I just think there needs to be a little bit more empathy and understanding across all groups of people. This is a stoner thought, but I always just like to think that other people are who I would be if I were them instead of myself. You know, had I been born in your shoes, I'd be here wearing a glittery hat. You know, I wouldn't have done anything differently. You know. People judge so much, man. Like one thing I always hear is like, oh, you kids, all this technology. We played outside when I was a kid. We played outside. It's like, okay, Gary. Like if you would have had a PlayStation, you would have been fucking hyped about a game of kick the can. I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. Keeping my stopwatch up here because I'm gonna get fired if I go over the light again. I will. My last name's Roma. I was doing some research lately because I wanted to find out where my last name came from. I was like, ooh, maybe I come from like a long, proud line of tomato farmers or something, you know? But I did find out a fun fact though. Did you guys know that like a lot of last names just originate from like what your family's profession was back in the old days? Yeah, like shoesmith, shoemaker, blacksmith, tailor. Like a lot of those names are just like, you know, people emigrated to the United States. Like, who are you? Like, I'm a shoemaker. Like, all right, Jim Shoemaker, get the fuck in there, have fun. Makes me suspicious of the last name Dickinson, though. I gotta say, you know. Catholics, right? I turned 30 this last year. I gotta say, hey, woo, soft clap, golf clap for the 30s. It's weird when you hit an age that you thought like certain things were gonna be lined up by, like you're gonna have things figured out. Like I got it written in this. I gotta say, I wrote in a journal when I was 22 years old. It's like, I'm gonna be a millionaire by the time I'm 30. And now I'm like, maybe I could get a puppy. If I really play my cards right. I realized I didn't put enough thought into what I wanted to be when I grew up. Because I grew up really, really overweight. I'm 100 pounds lighter than I was at my heaviest. I was thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking suck the life out of those claps. And it hasn't worn off. I'm still stoked. It's been like 10 years and new car smell has not worn off. And I'm still very excited about it. A lot of people tell me I don't look like I used to be fat. I'm like, that would probably make me still fat. Thank you. But yeah, I never thought about what I wanted to be when I grew up. Like from the time I was like 12 to the time I was 18, I was like, man, I just want to be fuckable, okay? I just want to be a piece of ass, all right? I didn't set the bar high enough. Now I'm like, now what, you know? I went through like a really big meathead phase too. Like I still take health very seriously. I think everybody should take care of themselves, get some movement in, put good food in your body. But like I was like meathead, shave my arms, tanning bed, like too much. Wore way too tight of shirts. Like I didn't even need to iron my shirts. I could just take the wrinkles out by putting them on. You know, like I was. And I worked at a supplement store for a while, selling garbage pills to people. You know, and. It always cracked me up how often somebody would come into the store and they'd say something along the lines of like, yeah, I'm trying to build some muscle. I want to put on a little bit of muscle, but I don't want to get like too big, you know? I don't want to get like nasty huge, you know? I'm like, okay, well, be careful here, okay? I don't want to slip up and get you too fit here, buddy. I wish that would happen, though. Some guy just comes in the next day like, what the fuck, bro? I told you to start with half a scoop, man. What did you do? Got reminded of a funny story. We were talking about condoms last night in a green room at a club we were in. They provided condoms, and I had this... I can't believe I forgot about this story, but I was 6 years old, and my best friend lived across the street, and he had a brother that was like a few years older than us. And I remember he called me one morning, and he's like, hey, did you know there's a condom in your front yard? And I was like, huh? He's like, there's a condom in your front yard. And I was like, what's a condom? He's like, it's so when a girl's sucking on your wiener, you don't pee in her mouth. And I was like, I got a few follow-up questions, but I'm not gonna ask. All right, I've been Connor Roma. Enjoy the rest of the show, y'all. Thank you.